Hey guys, good afternoon everyone. So, how are you today? I hope everyone is fine, safe and sound. Alright, welcome to English-Indonesian translation class. Last week, you have done the group quiz and I have received all the works in my email and I'm so happy with the result as it seems that you have enhanced your skill in translating so that I could see many variation that you use in translating the sentences. I'm still in the progress of commenting and giving feedback for the works and I'm still grading it. So let's continue with the next material. So today we will cover translating noun phrases. Alright guys, do you still remember about phrases? It's already discussed in the structure class, in your structure class, yeah. So do you still remember the definition of a phrase? A phrase is a group of words. And if we have noun phrases, it means that the group of words acts or function as a noun, or it is kata benda in bahasa Indonesia. We know that in sentence, we have subject and object are in the noun. Okay, but today we are not going to translate the whole sentence, but we focus more on translating the noun phrases. And then after that, we could move to the higher level, that is translating the sentences. Okay guys, before we continue with how to translate the noun phrases, first of all, I would like to present you some elements in the noun phrases. In noun phrases, we have the head, the head word, or it is like the main word of the phrase. So it's like the kata utama in bahasa Indonesia. So for example, we have red apple and the head is apple. So it's like the kata utama, the apple, and red is explaining the apple. So it means that the head is being explained by the other elements in the phrases. Okay, so it's actually important for us to determine the head in each noun phrases as it will affect how we translate the phrases in terms of the order. So we have different system in the noun phrases from English to Bahasa Indonesia. So we will do it in a certain strategy. So we call it as transposition. As in Bahasa Indonesia, the head word is usually in the beginning of the phrase, but in English, we will have it in the final position. So that's how we reorder it. Okay, and then for the elements of the noun phrases, in English, we have the article or determiner. So it's like the, and another quantifier like some, several, two, one. And then there is also adjective before the head word. It explains the noun as the head. Okay. And for noun phrases, as the name is noun phrases, that's why the head is always in the noun. Okay. Okay guys, let me explain you the three types of noun phrases. The first one, we have the structure of pre-modifier plus head. Okay, so in this construction, the head of the noun phrases is in the final position. And the pre-modifier, it means the word that explains the head is located before the head. That's why it is called as pre-modifier. For example, we have the phrase a good boy. The underlined one is the head, yeah. A is the article, good is the adjective. And the article and the adjective is located before boy. That's why it is called as pre-modifier. So we see that the head is in the final position, but when we translate it in Bahasa Indonesia, we change the order. Boy is anak laki-laki. Yeah. In Bahasa Indonesia, the head is in the beginning. So that's why it will become anak laki-laki yang baik. Okay, so there is a change in the order, or we have a different position of the phrases. Okay, so usually if we have pre-modifier, it will comes after the head in Bahasa Indonesia, yeah. And then another example, we have an unaffordable cell phone. It can be translated as HP yang harganya tak terjangkau. So cell phone here as the head is translated as HP, and it is located in the final position when it is in English, but in Bahasa Indonesia, it comes in the initial position. And then it is followed by yang harganya tak terjangkau. So guys, from the second and the first example, we have adjective, right? Good and also unaffordable. And usually in Bahasa Indonesia, it is translated by using the preposition yang. Oh, it's not preposition, but what is it? Ya, kata hubung. Ya, yang baik from a good and yang harganya tak terjangkau from unaffordable. So guys, when translating adjective, you can use the word yang in Bahasa Indonesia, but sometimes we can omit the word yang when it is considered as too long. So it's actually optional. Okay, but please pay attention to the order of the phrases. Okay guys, that's the first type, and the second one, we have head plus post modifier. Yeah, in these types, we have the explanation is located after the head. And in English, we have the preposition. For example, the word with and of. And is similar to the first type. The head in the Bahasa Indonesia one is located in the initial position. Yeah, so it seems that when we translate it into Bahasa Indonesia, the head is always come first. Like the phrase "a woman with the heart of gold," it is translated as wanita berhati emas. Yeah, so a woman here is the head, and in Bahasa Indonesia, wanita is also located in the initial position. And actually, if we translate it literally, a woman with the heart of gold is wanita dengan hati emas. Yeah, but it's actually can be shortened into wanita berhati emas. Yeah, as long as the meaning is the same. Yeah, berhati emas means the woman has the heart of gold. So that's the same. Yeah. And then the second example, we have the theory of everything. And it is translated as teori segalanya. Okay, so the theory is translated to theory. Yeah, and that's the same. Theory comes first. And also guys, in translating head plus modifier, as in Bahasa Indonesia, we don't have the equivalence or the precise equivalence of the preposition. So sometimes in Bahasa Indonesia, we don't really translate the preposition. Yeah, we can omit it as it's only optional. Like the theory of everything is translated into teori segalanya, not teori dari segalanya ya. So that's different actually. So it's actually similar to the theory about everything. Yeah. And then the third type is the head has two kinds of modifier, both pre-modifier and post-modifier. So in this type, the head is located in the middle of the phrase. So we have the pre-modifier with the article and the adjective, and also it has preposition after the head. For example, a comfortable house by the river. It is translated as rumah nyaman di tepi sungai or rumah yang nyaman di tepi sungai. That's okay. And if we look at this first example, yeah, the head comes first and then followed by the translated pre-modifier, yeah, the comfortable one, yeah. And then after that, we translate the post-modifier. So in Bahasa Indonesia, the structure becomes head, pre-modifier, and post-modifier. It is also seen in the second example in this type, the charming lady in red. Wanita menawan berbusana merah. So the head, wanita, menawan is from the pre-modifier charming, and berbusana merah is from the post-modifier in red. Okay, that's how we translate noun phrases in English to Bahasa Indonesia, guys. And if we look more from the examples, sometimes in Bahasa Indonesia, we don't really translate the article. Like the word that can be translated as seorang atau or sebuah. Yeah. So we don't really translate article, but actually you can use it as long as it is still acceptable, which means that you don't have too many words in the translated version. If you think that it is not really important, you can just omit that. Yeah. Just make sure that your translated text is compact and make it simple and the meaning is comprehensive. Okay. So after this, you will be doing some exercise on translating noun phrases. There are 30 numbers. Yes. But we will discuss some of the examples from the exercise. Okay, guys. So let's discuss number 1. Darwin's annoying theory of evolution. So which one is the head, guys? What do you think? Which one is the head? In identifying the head, we have to determine the type of the noun phrase. So it's actually the third type, pre-modifier, head, and post-modifier. Actually, the head is the word theory, right? Yeah, of evolution is the post-modifier, and the pre-modifier is Darwin's annoying. Yeah. So we can translate it. First, we take out the head, yeah, theory, and then we can translate the post modifier as it's actually one construction, theory of evolution. So teori evolusi, it's Darwin's annoying theory of evolution. Okay, so we can put the adjective after the fact one. So as Darwin's is actually not an opinion, so we can translate it like this. Teori evolusi Darwin yang, for example, menyebalkan. Okay. Or teori evolusi Darwin yang, what is it, yang mengganggu, ya. So something like that. So that's how we translate pre-modifier, head, and also the post-modifier. So we have to identify which comes as one construction. Yeah, we know that theory of evolution is one. The head is theory. Yeah, and then Darwin's learning is the second construction. Okay, guys. So if you have like this theory and of, or any noun with of, it's actually the post modifier is closely connected with the head. Okay, and then continue to number 2. We have a boarding student. So we could translate the article or not, it's optional. So student is a person, so we can use seorang, ya, seorang, not seekor, seorang, and then we follow it by the head, seorang siswa or murid, and then boarding is asrama. Seorang siswa asrama or seorang siswa yang tinggal di asrama. Okay, so make sure you have the right order in translating this. Okay, guys. So you will be doing the rest of the exercise by yourself. And then next week we will discuss how we translate this. I'm gonna post another video that focuses on this exercise, but after you did the exercise. So I will take some samples from your answers and then I'm going to discuss it by using the video, so that next week we will have the meeting, the Zoom meeting only for the new material, and the discussion will be delivered in a different video, yeah, to make it optimal. All right. So guys, please do the exercise. It's already written also on your workbook. And I will share the link of the Google form for you to submit your answers. Okay guys, I hope you can get more insights, or it can enhance your skills in translating English to Bahasa Indonesia after discussing this. And I can't wait to read your answers on the exercise. Okay guys, thank you very much and I'll see you again next week. Bye guys, thank you.